A very tall son named Barron. Has anyone ever heard of him?
How does the most private member of the Trump family become the internet's new obsession? For years, Barron Trump was the quiet kid in the background, a 6-foot-tall but silent figure, completely shielded from the political storm surrounding his family. Now, at 19 years old, he's a student at New York University, and he's at the center of a full-blown social media meltdown. The reason? A rumored new girlfriend. From viral memes to non-stop speculation, the internet is asking one thing: who gave Barron Trump his legendary RIZZ, and who is the mystery woman that has everyone talking? Let's break down all the clues. But before we get into that, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us reach more fans like you. And trust us, you don't want to miss what's coming next.
Barron is enrolled in the prestigious Stern School of Business here at NYU in Manhattan. The Stern School is very selective. They accept just one of every 20 applicants.
The story kicks off, like most do these days, with whispers that turned into a digital roar. Not long after Barron started his freshman year at NYU, reports surfaced citing anonymous friends on campus and unnamed insiders. The claim was simple: Barron has a girlfriend. One source told News Nation that Barron has a really nice girlfriend and hangs out with her a lot. That one sentence was all it took to set the internet on fire. Suddenly, the 6'7" freshman, once known for his height and his mom's fierce protection, was trending for a totally new reason. The internet, not exactly a place known for respecting privacy, went into overdrive. TikTok showed up dissecting blurry paparazzi photos. Twitter threads blew up speculating on the mystery woman's identity. And a tidal wave of memes celebrating his new status as a campus ladies' man flooded everyone's feed. The fascination really comes from the contrast. His whole life, Barron has been an enigma. He was rarely seen and rarely heard from. His mother, Melania, has been famously protective, trying to keep him out of the political chaos his father commands. And yet, despite all that, he's now being watched like a zoo animal, as one fellow student put it. This intense public curiosity, which has been simmering for years, finally found an outlet in the most universal topic of all: a first romance. The internet just couldn't compute that the most silent Trump was quietly living a normal college life, complete with a new boo. And get this, the conversation isn't just that he might have a girlfriend, it's how. This is where the internet gave him his new title, the RIZZ King. RIZZ, if you're not up on Gen Z slang, is short for charisma. It's that effortless charm, that magnetic vibe that makes someone desirable without even trying. It started with Twitch streamers back in 2020 and has since become an online staple for anyone with an impressive ability to attract others. So how did Barron get this reputation? It's been a slow burn. As he grew up, the public's view of him started to change. His impressive 6'7" height, combined with a reserved and mysterious personality, created the perfect storm for online myth-making. He wasn't just Little Donald anymore. He was this imposing figure who said nothing, which basically gave the internet a blank canvas to project everything onto. This image got a major boost from reporters of his quiet influence on his father's campaign. He wasn't some sleeper strategist, but he did give some key advice. According to campaign insiders and his own parents, he was the one who suggested his father appear on popular podcasts to reach younger voters, a move that worked. This story of a quiet, savvy operator perfectly fits the unspoken RIZZ meme, the idea of winning people over without saying a word. The internet decided Barron's mystique was his ultimate romantic weapon.
Now we know why Barron Trump kept his new girlfriend a secret. Photos just surfaced showing Barron out with a mystery girl, and people are shocked. Some say her background and connections might have stirred controversy if it went public sooner. Is this a genuine romance or a quiet?
So that leaves the million-dollar question driving all this buzz. Who is she? Who is this mystery woman at NYU? The honest answer? Nobody knows for sure, and that's exactly why the internet can't drop it. What we do know from the few reports out there is that Barron is trying to keep things very low-key on campus. Sources say he's much more like his mother, Melania. He keeps his head down and gets on with it. He is not trying to be BMOC, big man on campus. His rumored girlfriend is described in similarly vague terms. She's simply a really nice girlfriend he spends a lot of time with. The lack of details has created a vacuum that social media has happily filled with theories. Is she a classmate? Someone he knew before moving to New York? Every blurry photo of him near campus gets scrutinized for clues. The public's desire to know is so strong that when a conservative influencer at NYU was asked about it, she clarified she'd never met him, but then added, "It's not like I was against it." Even his own dad seemed out of the loop last year, saying on a podcast in October 2024 that he didn't think his son had ever had a girlfriend. This just adds to the idea that Barron's social life is completely his own, separate from his family's public drama, which makes the mystery of his new partner even more fascinating.
Is he good with the ladies in school?
Well, I don't think, I'm not
Is
sure.
he there yet?
This isn't even the first time the internet has tried to play matchmaker for Barron. In fact, the current meltdown is happening in the shadow of a much wilder and totally fake rumor that went viral just recently in July 2025. This was the claim that Barron Trump was secretly dating or even marrying Sasha Obama. That rumor was 100% false. There is zero credible evidence that Barron and Sasha have ever dated or even met. The story was a product of the internet's shadier side, AI-generated content. Viral videos on TikTok and YouTube used AI voiceovers and doctored images to create what looked like a shocking news report. One clip even had a dramatic voice claiming, "Barron Trump has just announced that Sasha Obama will be his one and only wife." Donald Trump was so furious that he was rushed to a private hospital. The hoax was quickly debunked by fact-checkers. The most obvious evidence against it is that Sasha Obama has been in a very public relationship with Clifton Powell Jr. since 2022. His own father, actor Clifton Powell, has even talked publicly about his son's relationship with her. So why did such a baseless rumor catch on? Because both Barron and Sasha are figures of huge public fascination who keep incredibly low profiles. It makes them blank slates for misinformation. The story was a modern-day Romeo and Juliet fantasy spun from political rivalry and powered by AI. And it was just too sensational for people to resist. This whole hoax basically set the stage for the current frenzy by proving the internet has a desperate appetite for any info on Barron's personal life, real or fake.
Worker's right over here someplace. Come on, Barron, grab it. He's the hottest one out there. I gave him...
When you put it all together, a clearer picture emerges. The real rumors about an NYU girlfriend and the fake ones about Sasha Obama. This is about more than just a college romance. It's about the endless tug-of-war between a public figure's right to privacy and the public's relentless curiosity. Barron was raised under the incredibly protective watch of his mother, who has always tried to keep him out of the media circus. He's reportedly apolitical and not interested in the spotlight his family attracts. And yet, his last name alone makes a normal life pretty much impossible. That comment from a fellow student about him being watched like a zoo animal is incredibly telling. An NYU professor even reportedly commented that Barron doesn't belong there, a statement so vague it left people guessing if it was a dig or a genuine concern for his situation. This constant scrutiny highlights a very modern problem. Where's the line? Barron Trump didn't choose his family or the fame that came with it. He's a 19-year-old college student, a legal adult, sure, but one who has never known a life outside of a global microscope. The internet meltdown over his rumored girlfriend is the ultimate expression of this conflict. It's a mix of genuine human interest, meme-fueled fun, and a pretty uncomfortable level of obsession with a teenager who's just trying to get to class. So what do you think? Is the internet's obsession with Barron just harmless curiosity? Or has it crossed a line? Should everyone just leave the 19-year-old alone? Or is this simply the price of being a Trump? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching!